Welcome to Crops, Cattle, and Charley. I'm Charley Martinez, and I'm joined today by Aaron Smith and the University of Tennessee Livestock Andrew Griffith, who's with the Department of Resource Economics. Today, Dr. Griffith is going to be discussing bred beef heifer values. I'll get it out. Dr. Griffith, I guess first question that comes to mind is what factors determine a bred beef heifer's value?
Well, there's a lot of things that are going to determine a bred beef heifer's value. The first thing is going to just be the quality of the animal in general. You think about muscling, you think about frame size, just pretty much that physical soundness of the animal. Number two, you're going to be looking at breed as well. Breed is going to influence the value of that animal to some degree. Right now, black-hided animals are what dominates the market. So that we're probably going to see a little higher value on black-hided animals than we are on other animals. It doesn't mean that those animals aren't worth something. They can't produce calves that are high quality and high valued. It's just from the bred heifer value standpoint, that color and breed's going to matter. Probably something else you need to be thinking about is expected mature weight. Because that cow is going to have a cull value at some point, and typically larger animals are going to have a higher cull value or salvage value, and so that will influence the purchase price. But probably the biggest thing that we're going to be looking at, besides quality of the animal, is going to be how far along she is, how many months bred she is. And so the farther she is along in being bred, if she's 7-8 months bred, she's probably going to be more valuable than a heifer that's 2 to 3 months bred. And there's some research that shows that. I think out of Oklahoma State actually. So those are going to be the things that are really key. A final thing that might influence is who that cow is bred to, who the sire or the calf is. If it was AI bred or not, may or may not influence the value a whole lot. But again, kind of going back to that breed thing, if you have a certain breed of animal bred to another breed of animal, could influence that price depending on what those buyers are looking for. If they're looking for animals going to feedlot or even replacement females from that standpoint.
So then what is a good rule of thumb on the value of a bred heifer?
So, we like rules of thumb in agriculture for some reason, just so we can reference it real quick. And probably the best rule of thumb, because we've done some research here at the University of Tennessee that kind of leads into this question, Aaron, and 2.5 times the value of a 550-pound feeder heifer is a good rule of thumb. So if we take a 550-pound feeder heifer's value today and multiply that value by 2.5, then that'll get us really close to what a bred heifer would be worth in today's market for a 4 to 6 month bred heifer. So I guess if we're looking at a 550-pound heifer being worth $600 today, that would put a bred heifer around $1,500 in today's market. Now, some people might think that would be undervalued given the coronavirus situation, but that's what we're working with. But to give it a range, if you don't want a 2.5, and that's a hard and fast number, 2.3 to 2.8 times that value is a good range if you want to provide ranges in your marketing scheme.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Griffith, for that insight. Crops, Cattle, and Charley, we hope that you enjoyed it and you join us for the next one. Thank you.